To lengthen your life, lessen thy meals. This is a quote from Benjamin Franklin. Basically, this quote means if you want to increase your lifespan, if you want to live longer, decrease the amount of food that you eat. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, weekend edition with me, your host Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about eating your palm size, okay? And I first want to start off by saying this is not nutritional advice. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just saying, I'm just passing along information I came across that could be helpful to you, okay? Did you know that one of the coolest definitions of customer service I found is customer service is what you do when there's no clients around. For example, taking care of yourself and eating right, okay? When I say eating the size of your hand, there was a study done of this Japanese country or some country in East Asia where all the people, they eat the size of their hand. If they ate, let's say you're eating a piece of bread or a piece of chicken, and they would eat the size of their hand and eat that one time or two times a day, and that's all they would eat, and they would subsist off of that, okay? This is important in regards to being self-employed because you need a lot of energy to get to where you're trying to go. Remember I said, if you're going to be successfully self-employed, you got to have a lot of excellence, you got to have a lot of energy, you got to have a lot of efficiency, okay? You need energy if you're going to do this. And when you eat a ton, it takes away energy from you. For example, think about Thanksgiving or Christmas. When you eat a ton and then you want to go to sleep, do you know why that is? It's because your body has to expend a lot of energy to digest that food. And that's why you want to go to sleep after eating a bunch of food. So if you eat a lot, you're not going to have as much time to work, okay? And so a lot of us, we eat foods that make us, make our hearts sing or make us happy. Comfort food is what it's called. And like I said, sometimes it's cool to just look at words and look like what's inside the word. If you look at the word food, if it makes you say, ooh, you're effed. Okay? Because that stuff can mess you up, eating cake, eating donuts, eating French fries, double order French fries at some restaurant or something. If you can decrease the amount of food that you eat, like for example, you go to the grocery store, your grocery bill will go down, okay? The amount of money you spend on grocery, or the frequency of the trips to the grocery store will go down, okay? The amount of time that you can help clients will go up, your happiness will go up, and your business will expand, okay? Time is the greatest money-making currency that there is, and eating less food will help you to have more time in your life to be successfully self-employed, more money. You can't lose. Okay, you can't lose doing this. It's just that you have to forego instant gratification, that you can't eat as much as you want. Okay? You might be thinking, how does that have anything to do with self-employed? It's about helping people. You got to sacrifice yourself to help somebody else. And when we're selfish and we eat a bunch of foods that make us heavy and take away work time, we can't help the people we need. If you're going to be successfully self-employed, we got to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. But yeah, it may suck today, but it's going to be a lot better tomorrow based on what we did. So the point of this video is eat your palm size once or twice a day. This morning I had 2 pieces of bread. I'm going to eat a piece of chicken later. What's up, guys? So I'm sitting here about to eat dinner, or finishing dinner, I'll say that. So look right here. Got a piece of chicken. It fits right in the palm of my hand. That is what I mean when I say eat your palm size, okay? I have to take care of myself so I can take care of other people. The same way you would not want a dentist with no teeth, and the same way you would not want a mechanic whose car is busted on the side of the road, okay? You got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others, okay? Anything you do to others, you do to yourself first, okay? Anything. Anyways, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take some time to think about, are you eating too much? Okay, bye. So it literally fits in the palm of your hand. So just know that stuff is going to help you get to where you're trying to go. And if you're watching, stay tuned to the end of the video. I got a surprise for you. But we got to really look at our consumption of the things that we're doing. Okay, how can you help How can you take care of somebody else if you don't take care of yourself? And if you're not eating right, you're not taking care of yourself. And so we gotta eat better. Maybe it's like, this has nothing to do with being self-employed. Yes, it does, because it affects your work product, okay? What's inside of you determines your work product, okay? What's inside is gonna determine if you go up. What's inside is gonna determine if you go down. If you're gluttonous, which is a sin, it's gonna bring death to your life. Sin always brings death. So I really want you to consider it's a little different today. I read a book about this. There's some village in Japan or some country where these people live to be like 100-something years old. They're like they're centenarian. That's the name for it. Someone who lives to be over 100 years old. Because a lot of it has to do with they're not eating a ton of food. They're not putting a lot of stress on their bodies. When you eat a ton of food, you're putting a lot of stress on your body. Okay? Decrease the amount of stress. Remember, we die, we pass away. We're put in a casket because of the stress put on our bodies. This is why you got to avoid stress if you're going to be self-employed, because all the time you have to put in. Elon Musk, if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to work 80 hours a week. That's what he says. He's the #1 entrepreneur in the entire world. He said you got to work 80 hours a week if you're going to be a successfully self-employed person. He said you're not an entrepreneur until you work 80 hours a week. And I do not work 80 hours a week, but we're working towards that. But it's just that, like, you got to understand the sacrifices that are needed to be successful. They say if you control your stomach, you can control the outcomes in your life. I'm going to help you control the outcomes in your life by controlling your stomach. Say no to the foods that are going to leave you fucked, okay? If it makes you say, ooh, you're effed, okay? What foods make you say, ooh, I want that chocolate cake or chocolate candy? The foods that make me say, ooh, are like beef jerky, ooh. See, I got to aim to be as tough as beef jerky, not eat beef jerky all the time or eat a bunch of heavy foods and I can't sleep or get angry where I can't sleep, okay? So hopefully you got something of value from this video and that you can apply it to your life because it matters. Okay, customer service is what you're doing when no one else is around. People think customer service is what you're doing when all your customers are around. Customer service is doing what you're doing when no one else is around. It includes taking care of yourself, taking care of your food, how you eat, your eat habits, work habits. It all comes together, okay? It's hard. It is very hard. There's one reason why people don't do it, okay? If you work like crazy and sacrifice, you can get what you want. I'm seeing it slowly. I got a long-term client last month. I got one this month, okay? This stuff works. I'm putting into practice the things that I'm teaching on these videos for free, okay? The purpose is for you to watch it and have a problem solved. Okay, so hopefully you got something right. Eat your palm size, okay? Eat the size of your palm. And so here we are at the surprise portion. For those of you who stayed tuned to the very end, I appreciate y'all. This is what the surprise says. The day you start telling yourself you can is the day you start knowing you will, okay? The day you start telling yourself you can is the day you start knowing you will, okay? Start telling yourself you can, okay? If you want to be full-time self-employed, you got to start telling yourself that. If you want to be happy, you got to start telling yourself that, okay? And remember, lastly, as always, unsuccessful people make decisions based on their current situations. I'm going to eat as much food as I want because it's going to make me happy right now. But successful people, you hope make decisions based on where you want to be, okay? I'm going to eat my palm size once or twice a day and drink half my body weight in ounces in water because it's going to give me more energy to help more people because God put me on this earth to help people, not to feel good, okay? Remember, we're always navigating that axis between having fun and eating a lot of food is having fun. A lot of us eat food when we're depressed or we hate our lives. And getting stuff done, okay? Let's tilt more towards the extreme of getting stuff done. Most of it, everyone's life is put somewhere between the axis of having fun and getting stuff done, okay? So I want you to win today. Eat your palm size, and this is not nutritional advice. I'm just sharing something that works, okay? You gotta flit your way through life. You gotta move deftly. If you don't know those words, flit and deft, look them up. They relate to self-employment. Being excellent, energetic, and efficient. You can win. I'm winning as I speak right now, okay? I've got to give up to get up, okay? I can't eat as much. I can't hang out as much. Can't watch as much TV because I'm dedicating my life to the betterment of others. That's how you make money, by helping other people more than you care about helping yourself. Thank you so much. Bye.